Hi everyone, so today marks a year since I posted my first video about the life in a quarantine camp in Vietnam. Since that video's gone viral, people asked me, why did you leave the US, the land of opportunities and freedom? Are you crazy? What's wrong with you? So today, I'm gonna explain why. And I even wear the shirt that has the state of Michigan on it because I know that we're gonna talk about America today. The purpose of this video is not to offend anyone or to compare which country is better. Everything I'm about to say is based on my opinions and my personal experiences. So if you disagree or agree with it, just leave a kind, non-political comments down below. So I'm happy to learn from your different perspectives. All right, so without further ado, let's get started. A little bit about my background. My name is Van. I was born and raised in Hanoi, Vietnam. At the age of 17, I went to the US to study abroad and work for 7 years. And now I'm back in Vietnam and I'm a full-time YouTuber who creates content about Vietnam, especially Vietnamese culture. Before answering you why I left the US, I wanted to tell you why I decided to go to the US. When I was in Vietnam, I was just a typical Asian kid, trying to study hard, getting all A's so my parents wouldn't be ashamed of me. And really, I was just trying to meet others' expectations and I wasn't living my own life. I didn't know who I was and I didn't know what I was doing. Until 11th grade, that was the first time I got exposed to American culture by an American English teacher. And he was so passionate talking about American dream, the freedom of speech, the higher educational system, and I was so fascinated about his stories. So 10 months later, I decided to go to America to seek freedom and opportunities. Ironically, that's the same reason why I left the US. America lacks of job opportunities for international students. As an international student, I was not allowed to work more than 20 hours during the school year, and I couldn't work outside of the campus if the job didn't correlate with my major. So that's the reason why I double major in marketing and finance so that I could get an internship in marketing. I had to fill out so many paperwork, sent my resumes to hundreds of companies and got rejected because I'm an international student. Whereas in Vietnam, it's less competitive and there are actually more job opportunities for people with higher skills, both foreigners and Vietnamese citizens. When I went back to Vietnam in 2017, I was so impressed by how developed Vietnam was. I saw skyscrapers and people using higher technologies, and Vietnamese people are so young, very energetic, very smart, and especially they are very studious. And I also realized that it's easier to become an entrepreneur in Vietnam. For example, if you have a bicycle and you know how to make sandwiches, you can open your own mobile subway business. And you don't have to worry about getting sued if your sandwich is not 1 foot long. Besides that, I feel like Vietnam as a developing country will have more room for me to shine and there will be more people for me to help and inspire. I feel like I can contribute more in Vietnam than in the US working a 9-to-5 job. Okay, so you might argue with me that America provides opportunities for everyone who pursues their dream and work hard for what they aim for, right? I agree, and I did that. I worked my ass off and finally got a job as a marketing manager, but I wasn't feeling happy. The work-life integration in America is too stressful and competitive. I remember when I first came to America, I was so shocked. Seeing American people work so hard and rush through life. They eat fast, they have to-go coffee everywhere, they walk fast like somebody is chasing them, and they just overwork themselves. Actually, there's a study show that half of the American people don't take vacations because they either feel guilty or they are afraid of being replaced. And I was in that situation as well. I remember having meetings after meetings, trying to work extra hours, coming home all exhausted and repeating. I was trapped in a rat race and didn't know how to escape. Then COVID hit, I took a step back and really asked myself what I wanted to do in life. So I decided to make a leap and move back to Vietnam and start my new life here. And it was the best decision of my life. the life here is so chill and so relaxing. People wake up early and you can see they enjoy their coffee and talk to their colleagues before going to work. Not like me in America, I was eating lunch and writing proposals at my desk. People here have lunch with their friends and they even have 1.5-hour nap. Vietnamese people work hard as well, especially in the big cities like Hanoi or Saigon. You can see the hustle and bustle in the big cities, but people know how to enjoy their life. They love nhậu, meaning drinking, talking, eating with their friends every day. They don't just do it in the weekends, they do it literally every day after work. It's very hard to feel depressed here when you're surrounded by smiles, friendly people, and different activities and things to do every day. Literally, you just walk out of your house and you see the pho restaurant right in front of your house. You have so many choices for breakfast. And every day you wake up, you see a new food stall or a new business open. The life here is always busy, but somehow it's all connected and very harmonical. I always compare the life in Vietnam is like Vietnamese traffic. It's chaotic, but somehow people manage to blend in and still go with the flow. Vietnamese people are real, curious, kind, and friendly. They're not gonna ask you, how are you? And then ignore your answers. They actually want to get to know you. They ask about your name, where you're from, your age, your income, and your marital status. That's how you know people are so real, right? And that's why the personal space is not that big. It makes the community so close together and is very easy to make friends here in Vietnam. Last but not least, the high cost of living in the US was a factor that made me leave this beautiful country. A bowl of pho is ridiculously expensive. It's like $12, while in Vietnam you can get 6 bowls of pho with the same price. You might say I made more money in the US, so it's understandable that the cost of living is higher in America, right? As an international student, I had to pay double my tuition, and on top of that, there are high taxes, high insurance, utilities, rents, everything. I was literally living paycheck to paycheck. I also realized that because I was living in such a stressful environment, I spent more money on the things that helped me release the stress, such as food, shopping, and traveling, and those are very expensive as well. So yeah, those are the 3 main reasons why I decided to leave the US and move back to Vietnam. And some of you guys asked me if I live permanently in Vietnam, and the answer is I don't know yet. But I do know at the end of the day, if I don't feel happy and I don't feel like I'm growing in one environment, I'm just gonna step out my comfort zone, change that environment, and live in the place that I feel happy the most. So I hope this video is somewhat inspiring and helpful for you guys. And don't forget to subscribe to my channel because in the next couple videos, I will talk more about America and Vietnam and the life here in Vietnam. So I'll see you guys in the next Vietnam adventure videos. All right, bye.